The best handles ever. Kyrie 1v1. Kyrie Irving, my personal favorite basketball player of all time. That's just me though.
Kyrie
Kyrie's
Irving
tough.
is known as one of the best one-on-one players to ever play the game, and I was able to spar with him. So today, I'm going to give you guys an inside
Gotcha.
look on the experience, and then at the end, I'm going to give him his rank. So first of all, Kyrie came to work out, but he was still injured from his incident with Giannis during his time with Brooklyn.
Right.
He was also underweight and trying to get back in shape. With that being said, let's start with his offense. You may think Kyrie was going to come in and doing a bunch of crossovers, shifting this left to right. Nah, he was just getting to his spots. Even when I thought I was playing good defense, he was rising up and hitting shots, which leads me to tough shot making. He was so good at fading, fully under control, right leg up to impede you from getting to the ball. Also, the ball was so far back that if you got through his leg, you probably end up fouling him on his elbow.
Hard. I'm trying to pick up some stuff. I'm trying to pick up some little stuff.
But he was shooting them completely comfortable. Never saw us on the shot. So tough shot making is a 10 out of 10. The best part about his offense, in my opinion, was his jumper out of the triple threat. No dribbles at all. And if you didn't crowd his space, he was almost certainly going to make the shot, like he was shooting a layup.
Wet ball, wet ball. You don't like basketball?
Toughness is a big part of the one-on-one experience.
Love basketball.
And he checks all the boxes, mentally and physically.
It's just something about like the ball is always gonna talk back to you. Right? Them days I ain't had nobody to talk to. The ball talked back to me. The ball came right back to me. Well, it's not that big in England. Oh, so you like MMA and boxing and all that?
If
That's
you
tough
give
too,
him
though.
contact, he has no problem.
I definitely want to see some
accepting
MMA
it
clips
and going through it.
and like boxing.
As
and
a
all
matter
that.
of fact, he was looking for more and more contact. We all sensed it. Then no matter if we was looking for him accepting it and going through it.
Hold on.
As a matter of fact,
I know that move. That's the move he did on Curry. I remember that move. Yeah, I remember. I'm locked in. I remember that. The look.
he was looking for more and more
No,
contact.
but instead he dropped
We all
it. He
sensed
dropped it though.
Then no matter if we missed a shot, he was never rattled, never complained.
I can get with you on
just
that though.
moved on to the next play. So his toughness, absolutely a 10 out of 10. His finishing. First of
We
all,
know about
I'm
his
pretty
finishing.
Sure you
He's
all know what I'm going to give him when it comes to finishing.
one of the best finishers in the league,
You gotta
bro.
understand, he was taller than all of us, and his arms are longer than I thought they were. And then on top of that, he could finish with both hands. Now, as he's going through all the contact and then elevating, he has such a soft touch on the shot that it's almost insulting because at times you're trying to foul him and he doesn't even know it. It's earned him an obvious 10 out of 10. Now, let's talk about the handles of the best ball handler to ever exist. Remember, it's not about crossovers. It's just about getting to where you want.
Right.
While his shiftiness didn't feel like a 10 out of 10 because of his current condition, and you even saw Hezzy poke the ball away from him one time. It was more he just does whatever that he wants, and you just have to make him uncomfortable as you possibly can and live with the results. Lastly, about the
that's hard
handles.
though.
It's one of the most physical experiences I remember.
Most def, bro. I love basketball. I played basketball on the team, bro. I love basketball.
Having to guard someone. He was bodying us, off-arming us, sweeping our legs. I mean, every trick in the book. Ball handling is a lot more than just a bunch of fancy moves. when it comes to Kyrie, the off arm is a part of the move.
Right.
For those of you who think that this is just an offensive foul, well, it just goes to show you, you don't know what it's like to play against somebody at this level. Anybody who's had to guard Kyrie that plays in the league, you completely understand that he's one of the most physical ball handlers out there.
Okay.
Now,
so use the off.
let's talk about his defense. Kyrie plays better defense than people give him credit for. He'll play up and guard tight and challenge early and late. I played against some of the best defenders in the world, so I'm not going to say that he's Drew Holiday.
Right.
But in a game of one-on-one, you definitely know he's there and that he's a threat to get a stop.
True. Yeah, true. Like, yeah, honestly, that it's an environment thing. It would definitely be an environment thing for you. I can see that. Biggest source are probably soccer, rugby, and boxing. I heard rugby was actually lit. I've seen some rugby videos. Ooh, looks insane.
His defense on that day was an 8 out of 10.
I love boxing too though. I'm not like completely tapped in, but I definitely like could watch some boxing.
That's what the love of money does.
He still got there.
Now, with all that said, it's time for a rank. And just so you know, there are 4 classes.
Right.
S being the highest,
Mm-hmm.
A, B, and C being the lowest.
Okay.
And in between those are the stars. 3 stars, to be exact. So you can be an S class 3-star, for example.
Right. That means you top of the top.
Kyrie is the best that it gets. He's an S class 3-star. The knock
Saw that
I made
coming.
Giving him on his defense.
Saw that
Doesn't
coming.
trump anything on offense. As a matter of fact, he makes you work so hard on offense
A lot of UFC.
that it almost feels like he's playing defense on you. Now, if you agree or disagree, comment below. And
I'm not
also,
gonna lie, I love this breakdown.
This was an amazing breakdown.
Especially for one of my like favorite players, my favorite player. Yeah, I love it.
Ugly hoe, but her body stable, she must think she cute. No remote, dig up in her mouth, I put that hoe on mute.